Many of us witness government power non-negotiable, with common sense unreachable, with political power hijacked by hidden agenda or simply idiot management. Voting alone will never fix these problems. Dangerous laws such as sovereign and crown and judicial immunity are now being targeted as the very tools of oppression because they prevent victims taking action against rogue government failure. These laws are allowing judges and politicians a special method of escape from claims of fiduciary failure. Political and judicial representation with self-examination will not guarantee the public will be cared for. In fact, it's a recipe for disaster. Until we remove these immunity systems, the politicians and judges in each and every country will continue to hide their mistakes. While we witness our economies collapsing, health and education failing, innocent people all over the world are suffering from wars started by dishonest or puppet politicians. Back home, red tape is regulating us into gridlocks. Small businesses are stalling with the politicians, lawyers and monopolies they represent being the only winners. Their short-term greed and ignorance is destroying us. With the existing system stacked with puppets who never find any problems when people complain, leads me to propose every country must set up constitutional juries to hear complaints about government and judicial failure. The public would control them and could sit without interference to provide an independent auditing system of our government and have authority to suspend their wages and even their power. I encourage all of us into a time for transformation where genuine accountability in government becomes a reality. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes and search for better systems to protect the people. After all, government is a trust structure created by the people to manage certain services within society, with the politicians depended on by the people to do that task. The fiduciary management of any country is too serious to be hijacked by idiots with power. It's up to you and me to demand safety systems to expose and correct government failure. We're good people and we know that we can do better. We have enormous enthusiasm that says life is here to be lived. So let's rise to these challenges and together become the very best we can. Otherwise we'll simply be offering fuel to those who oppose us. Democracy is a freedom system, which means we have the freedom to change it and make it better. And the need for change has never been more urgent. Judicial and political crooks in the name of democracy robbed me and my wonderful family of more than $3 billion. And in witnessing that, I realised the same system they used to deceive and attempt to ruin me was the same method they used to screw everyone else. They simply ignore genuine complaints and make the final decision even when they're wrong. I'm Christopher Wingate.